I always thought that algorithmic trading was impossible to create. What I did was to hire coders. They worked on Python. They created a code base on the strategies that I want them to test, back test. And once we reach a good model, about 18, 24 months of work to realize this, then I give this to all the traders that are with me. I'm not a coder myself. I'm a trader since 1999, and I always traded systematic trading, but always execute manually. So that means I was having, for example, a signal created by J lines, Fibonacci, supply, resistance, and then I was taking a trade. But everything changed last year, 2025, when I had a bad performance for about a couple of months. I was not okay mentally, so I decided that we had to continue with the work. It was already going on with algos, and we work very hard to realize this. So we were really sure about in creating something different, something that traders thought it was impossible to do. And that was simply to create something that tracks the smart money trading. So imagine that you can actually buy when the smart money is buying or selling when the smart money is selling. And traders will say this is BS, it's impossible, you need high frequency trading softwares and more. But actually you will see this live. So this morning, I'm opening doors over here of my trading academy, and we're gonna trade CRDO. You learn how we selected the stock, how the algo over here that derives from Python delivers a signal for traders to view on TradingView, and how we manage a trade. Now, being that you trade, let's say 100 shares, the stock was around 120 bucks. With 100 shares, you can make in this trade 500-600 bucks in about 30 minutes of work. With 1,000 shares, you can make around 5-6K in about 30-40 minutes of work. So that's incredible. But the point is, this is not a selected, perfect stock. It what happens every single day, because we had every single day stocks like this, or futures, or small caps. And I invite you also to join the trading room at least for 1 month to see what we're actually doing live. It's no BS. People always afraid of what they don't know. They're gonna criticize, hate you, saying the worst things, but I don't care. This is my stream and I'm doing it for you, so enjoy it. So we are seeing here, for now, just look at this momentum on Tesla. We have CRDO. We have PLTR. We have Meta over here. We have Google. So I'm waiting always the IOTA, like over here on Tesla, plus I50, like on Meta, like on CRDO. So I'm already on these three: Tesla, Meta, CRDO. CRDO is playing good. Remember, it's one of those stocks that this morning we have on our plan list. And right now you can see that we had a push in Q. It's just like fading for now. So until it fails, it's a good signal. RCT with a long and exit, now we're waiting. So I'm always staying here because right now, if we have a reversal, we have to cut the position. So Google, we're in. Start looking at Marvel as well. So CRDO is going up. I have a 124 and 30. So I'm going to take over here when I have the first exit. partial, not yet. Tesla is working. So we're having here, as you can see, a little bit of follow through on CRDO, and that's good. Try to stay in when we have these major moves. So CRDO position is over here. You can see the bot over here, got in. Now already 3 points. We're executing over here a first target at 128-ish. So we're planning to hold then the remaining if we can get 133. So this we're still over here on Google, on Meta and Tesla. But we always need to be ready if the market reverses over here. You can see there's still not a decline in the price action on NQ. Okay, 129 CRDO, so it's moving up good. Tesla working, Google working, Meta working. CRDO, let it go here. This is our model. Just so you can see over here, traders, the I-50 plus the I-50 level. So it's very simple the way it works, right? You can see here the long play these last couple of days. So that's my simple strategy, but it's a algo. It's simply I-50 level plus I-50. CRDO was a killer last 2 days. All right. So you can see how simple this is, right? You can see here, very good. I wanted to go over 1 second INTC because a lot of traders ask me, Jay, why didn't you call INTC? Because every single day is giving a play. Traders, it's not easy for me, being that I have, I believe, 30, 40 tickers between futures, forex, and stocks to manage them all. Okay, so sorry if I'm not able to get all the alerts for you, but as I said, we're working on the alerts, so they're going to be delivered soon. So INTC model here, I-50 plus I-50 level. And let's go back and I'll plan. So we have Tesla working, Meta working, Google working, and we're still over here. So let's look at how the market over here is setting up. So at this point, okay, Tesla moving risk to break even, Google, and Meta. So in case you can see why we do this, because we already 1 hour in, so we're risking over here 350. We're risking over here 315 in 30s. We're risking over here 629 in 50s, okay? And why we take these plays, because over here we have, you can see IOTA and I-50. We have IOTA and I-50. We have IOTA and I-50. We have IOTA and I-50. So that's the model, okay, of I-50 plus I-50 level. And sorry, I-50 plus IOTA. All right, so let's go over here 1 second on CRDO. You can see we get just 1,000 shares over here, 124 and 30. Now we are 131. Gonna take 200 off a little bit more. That's your paycheck. So driving this now, just with the algo, and it sets everything. What you have to do, trader, is just like, you follow the algo signals. So when you have your buy, you take the buy, you press that key, okay? And then when you see the exit the system will give you, take the exit. Why, for me, the reason to take two parcels over here, because it's already a big range. I mean, it's already 6, 7 points. So I wanted to take out at least 60% over here, okay? Let's go back and check what also the market over here is doing. I believe that a lot of you over here are actually taking trades that are only A plus setup, and that is the only way you should do it, traders. Okay, so you can see why I got in over here on Tesla. The reason over here on Tesla is to get a play with a minimal over here risk. So we got this play over here. Okay. Yeah, we also have a little bit of swing on Tesla. So the actual average for the swing is 347.86, but that is because we're in a swing as well. Generally, I use two different accounts. Let's say this is a position that I will close only this partial. Okay. And we're going to let the swing over here unwind. Let's go back to the major algo over here. So I'm watching back over here NQ. And yes, but you can also use this on YM. The signal would be always with I-50 and I-50 level. So in this case, exactly this point of here entry. Here, there's no entry at all. So that was all your trade this morning until we hear the exit. So I'm updating also traders in the room over here. RTY, no play at the moment over here. Yes, we had no play. This was too far this morning. So this morning, only this major, you can see I-50 level in balance zone, beautiful long play for 100 points. When we trade in CL, we have to modify over here the parameters. So we're going to move over here to, a 15 minutes CL. And right now you can see we have a tie range, but no play over here. Okay, so we have a no play. We have to wait for those A plus setups. Let's also go to 15 minutes XL UD. So basically it's gold spot. You can trade on gold, GC, or you can actually trade, sorry, I took the wrong one over here. Or you can actually trade the gold spot, one of the two. So no trade over here. Okay, let's go back in our futures. Okay, let's go back now to Tesla working over here. Want to see a little bit more Meta working over here. Google almost getting out over here in a break even. So it's very important over here for me to respect always that, major risk management. PLPR for traders who are looking for I-50 and I-50 levels. You can see that over here, the model is simply IOTA and I-50, okay? So entry, exit, entry, exit, entry, exit. So you have always both algos over here giving that play. Guys, anybody else on CRDO? I think over here, Paul is doing his day. So pretty happy, buddy. We'll give you a heart over here. And also because I cannot eat, it's a pizza. David and me too. That's good, brother. Beautiful. I'm gonna give you a cookie. And Nico, amazing Nico. I'm gonna give you sushi because I'm also on diet. I cannot eat that. Okay, so